I fled Russia and asked political asylum here in US. I came to Tijuana city. Then I came to American border. I am Russian independent journalist. I wrote articles against Putin. I don't support this fiction war in Ukraine. Now in Russia, everyone who don't support this war, everyone who write articles against Putin, life in Russia for this person isn't easy, isn't safe. Now in Moscow, in Russia, sit in jail a lot of people, thousand people. I had two suicides. I lay in mental
Attempts, right?
Yeah, attempts. Yeah, attempts suicide. Yeah. I laid in mental hospital. I had hard depression.
All right, Diana. So my first question is, how have you been?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I live my life in amazing city. I like New York City, so I'm okay, thank you.
New York City is not too loud for you.
No, I like big city.
Mm.
So I can't live in small city. I don't know why. I just like big, energetic city.
You like the loudness, the
Yeah,
busyness.
yeah, yeah.
So Diana, tell us your story. You told me a little bit of your story the last time we spoke. Tell the viewers your story.
Yeah, I have long and hard story. I fled Russia and asked political asylum here in US.
Hmm.
I've been living here in New York for 3 years. I came to US through two countries. So at first I came to Turkey. In
Hmm.
Turkey, I lived for 1 week, and then I came to Mexico. In Mexico City,
Hmm.
I lived for a few days. Then I came to Tijuana city, the small Mexican city, very dangerous.
Yeah.
And then I came to American border. So yeah, my way was really very hard.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us why you left?
Absolutely, yeah. I am Russian independent journalist. I wrote articles against Putin. I don't support this um, fiction war in Ukraine. That's why I decided flee Russia. Everyone now in Russia, everyone who don't support this war, everyone who write articles against Putin, um, life in Russia for this person isn't easy, isn't safe. Yeah.
They go to jail, don't they?
Absolutely. Now in Moscow, in Russia, sit in jail a lot of people, thousand people. They are journalists, politicians. They are just activists, singers, actresses. So
Hmm.
there is a lot of people.
But you never went to jail, right?
I was in immigration
Uh-huh.
jail. Everyone who asked political asylum through Mexico must sit in immigration jail. So yeah, I sat in American immigration jail for 1 month.
What was that like?
It's really jail. Really, it's like in Hollywood movie. is really jail, but it's immigration jail. So you must sit in jail, and American borders, they just check all information about you. They check information if you maybe are terrorist or no. So they have to time to check all information, and that's why you sit in immigration prison. Yeah.
Did they treat you good? How did they treat you?
Oh, it was okay. Yes, it's really jail, but it's okay. It was okay. I sit with one girl. I remember she was from Colombia.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so was it very difficult to come to the US?
Absolutely, because I came through Mexico. It's a dangerous, really, because I came through a few countries. I came through Tijuana City. Tijuana City, I'm sorry, but it's really a very dangerous city.
Mhm.
But beautiful, beautiful city. I like Mexico, I like Mexicans, so I think it's amazing country where live amazing person. I remember I came to US through Mexican desert. It was nice. I I have to swim through a river. So it was really crazy.
You swam
Yeah,
through a river?
absolutely. It wasn't a river, it was a lake. Lake, yeah. Lake. It was in Mexican desert at night. So my way, it's really it's crazy.
Like, do you feel like it helped you grow?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Because in Russia, I came through a lot of bad things. So I had two suicides. I lay in mental hospital.
Attempts, right?
Yeah, attempts. Yeah,
Yeah.
attempts suicide. Yeah. I laid in a mental hospital. I had hard depression,
Mhm.
and everyone who don't support Putin's system came through these bad things. So I think, yeah, I came through these bad things, but now I think I'm became more stronger. Yes, I had attempt suicides, but now in this moment, I think uh, it's became me more stronger. And yes, now in New York, I have to build my life
Yeah.
and but I like it. I like my life now. I like US.
The
I
freedom.
really I really yeah, I really like US, and sometimes I think why I wasn't born in US. So yeah, I like this country.
You like the
Yeah.
freedom of speech, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it must be really nice to go from a country where you don't have that freedom of speech to where, we can say whatever we want, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So do you want to tell us about your suicide attempts? Do you want to tell us the story?
Absolutely, yeah. I spoke out about these two suicides to journalists, yes, to American journalists,
Hmm.
to Ukrainian journalists.
Hmm.
So my first suicide was in Ukraine because I lived in Ukraine for a few years because my ex-boyfriend he lives in Kiev in Ukraine. And also, when I lived in Ukraine, I worked as a journalist for Ukrainian media. So,
Right.
yeah. But yeah, my first suicide was in Kiev, and it was because of my past. So my second suicide too happened in New York City, but it doesn't mean my life in US very terrible. No, it's just because of my past. So every time when I just sit in my apartment in my room, I'm just start to think about all my life, about of my past, and sometimes it's very hard. And I think that's why sometimes um, I'm just feel I'm so alone here in US because my parents, they support Putin, they support this war. They don't support me, and
Mhm.
it's very hard. It's really very hard. And yeah, when you are immigrant, your life isn't easy. And I think when I attempted this second my suicide in
Mhm.
New York, I'm just in this moment I was so tired of everything, of everything. I don't know, just really life of immigrant isn't easy. And I'm just a girl, and I don't know, sometimes I think I'm just so tired of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like you had a really rough life, and it sounds like, you made it pretty far. You mentioned your parents. You said that they support Putin.
Yes, they support Putin, they support war in Ukraine, they don't support me. I remember a few weeks ago, I wrote to my sister,
Hmm.
and she just answered me, Diana, you're so unhappy person. Could you please don't write me. I wanna speak just with people who very happy. So she's a bitch, really bitch.
Mm.
Sorry. And yeah, they just support Putin, and it's hard for me because sometimes I think I'm just alone here in this world, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm trying to come through these all things.
So you don't talk to your parents? You don't talk to them?
Sometimes just with my mom. My father, he doesn't call me. My sister, she doesn't call me. Just sometimes with my mom. Yeah.
Because of the Putin situation.
I think so too. I think in this situation they have a lot of things. So my sister told me she doesn't want to speak with me just because I'm unhappy person. She thinks I am unhappy person.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. They just don't want to speak with me just because I don't support this war, don't support Putin. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that after everything that you've been through, you kind of have the right to be unhappy, right? I mean, you've been through a lot. Yeah, even right now you're going through a lot, and I think that you have the right to be a little bit unhappy and that you have the right to be a little sad, no?
Yeah, sometimes my mom tells me, Diana, do you think I know you are so strong person? Sometimes my mom tells me. So, yeah, I lost almost all my friends from Russia.
Mhm.
Almost. They just really they don't write me, they don't call me, and it's sad. It's hard for me, really. It's hard for me. But in this moment, I'm just realized they maybe they just they just scared to speak with me because of all my problems in Russia. So, yeah, I understand it, but it's hard, me really hard.
Yeah. So tell us some differences between life in the US and life in Russia. Tell us some differences.
It's a good question.
Yeah, yeah.
I like these questions. It's really different. I remember 3 years ago when I just came to New York City. In this moment, I didn't understand English. Really, I didn't understand English. I
Mhm.
realized, okay, if I didn't don't understand English, I can't work with Americans, but I can work with Russians.
Mhm.
And in Facebook, there is a lot of Russians group where Russians search a job. And I remember I wrote to these groups and wrote, I'm looking for a job. And after this, a lot of Russians just, wrote me, go back to Russia.
Wow.
You don't need to anyone here in US. You're a piece of shit. A lot of bad
Wow.
things. Really, a lot of bad things. And then I just wrote to American groups. In Facebook, there is American groups where Americans search a job. And when I wrote to these American groups, I'm looking for a job, I got a lot of help. So people, Americans just wrote me, "Oh, you need a job? We can help you. We can help you." So, in this moment, I realized this is a difference of Russians and of Americans. I don't know why, but sometimes I really here in New York, I understand how how Americans they are really so positive personhood. So really, I like Americans. I really like Americans because they so pretty. They so
Positive.
positive, yeah, very positive person. So I every day I'm just when I think about it, I think I must be born in US. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because a lot of people in New York and US complain about America and they complain about how the cost of living and the way that there's a lot of tension and the political climate and I've heard people say that in New Yorkers have very horrible attitudes, but it seems like New Yorkers treat you better than your own country, right?
No, I think a lot of Americans just never live in Russia.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
So, people from Russia, they really very angry. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's just life of Russia isn't easy, or a lot of people from Russia, they are very poor. It's really, yeah. I don't know why they are so angry, really.
Well, I think Putin has a lot to do with it.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think you do know why. So
That's why maybe they are so angry.
yeah, I mean, people complain about Trump, but Putin has even more power, right? Like he's like a tyrant, right?
Absolutely. He's a monster. Absolutely.
Yes. So Diana, tell us about your childhood. What was your childhood like?
My childhood wasn't be easy too,
Mhm.
because my father, he's an alcoholic. I told
Oh,
about it. Yeah, it's not secret. Mm, I don't wanna I think just my childhood wasn't be easy because I lived in small Russian city. It's a Vladikavkaz. It's a really small Russian city.
mhm.
And we moved to Moscow when I was 6 years. But I was born in a small Russian city. Its city was very, uh, the city is very poor. When I was 6 years old, my family moved to Moscow, and I think Moscow is the city of my home life. So because I have a lot of things about Moscow. I really like this city. I like Moscow. It's very big, beautiful city. Sometimes I miss about Moscow because I had friends from Moscow.
Mhm.
It's really very beautiful city, and maybe some maybe after 15 years I can come to Moscow when Putin will die. I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe. Yeah.
how old is he now?
75, I think so.
Okay, so the clock is
Old,
ticking,
old,
right?
old man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's so who will be next once he's gone? Who will take his place?
I think so. Maybe someone from FSB, Russian Security Service. FSB, Russian Security Service is like American FBI.
Hmm.
So I think so. Someone from FSB will be a next Russian president. I think so. Yeah.
So Diana, when you tell me your story, I notice that you get a lot of hate from people. A lot of people like they show you a lot of hate, a lot of negativity. How does that affect you, all that hate?
It's very hard. I think everyone people who have fame, who is famous person know what is it. Um, and when you are, I became a famous in Russia when I was 20 years old,
Wow.
and yeah, I was very young person, and it's very hard to came through this big big popular when you are very young. And sometimes when I see interview of Britney Spears, and I understand why she was so hard when she was a young person, and she had so major popularity in US. So it's very hard when you are a young person and you are so famous person. So yeah, when you are famous, there is a lot of people who's your fan, and also who just hate you.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's very hard. That's why I understand Britney Spears. Britney Spears, my favorite singer.
Oh, you like Britney Spears? Well, no, but, your favorite is Marilyn Monroe, right?
My favorite, yeah, is Marilyn Monroe, but my first favorite, my second favorite is Britney Spears.
Yeah, so what do you like about Marilyn Monroe?
Oh, it's good question. Mostly I like more um, Marilyn because not just because she's a very famous, amazing actress. Just understand why she to attempted suicide. I know why, because human can't live without love. A man who was be her boyfriends never loved her. That's why she attempted to suicide, because human can't live without real love. It's very hard. It's really very hard. And I read her book.
Oh, it's right next to
This
you.
yeah, This book, it's called My Story, Marilyn Monroe. It's
Uh-huh.
amazing book, really. She has too, like me, big depression,
Hmm.
and she also had a few suicides in her life. Few suicides. She laid in a mental hospital too.
Oh,
So
did you?
yeah, yeah, she laid in mental hospital, and I'm just understand why she wanted to die. Yeah.
Well, I would imagine that there was a lot of pressure coming from Hollywood. They probably put a lot of, because I know that in Hollywood they tend to put a lot of pressure on you, especially back in the day. And when you say things like human beings need love, when I hear your story, I don't really hear too much love in your story. Like you don't I don't hear that you don't really have like a strong circle of friends, right?
Maybe, but I had a boyfriend from Ukraine. He
Hmm.
loves me a lot. I think he's just one person who loves me so much.
And you think about him a lot, don't you?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And what is it, because what is your understanding of why, because you said something like people don't really love you. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
And what is your understanding of why? Why is that?
Sometimes, if we are speaking now about men, it's a big problem with beautiful woman,
Mhm.
because sometimes when you are meet with men, he wants just see your beauty. He doesn't want to see your mind. He doesn't need your mind. He wants just see your beauty. But stop, guys. I'm not just beautiful woman. I am a very smart woman too. Do
Hmm.
you understand what I mean?
Yeah, there's a word for that. It's called objectification. Like if
Yeah.
if a man just pays attention to your looks and your physical beauty, that's objectification. So it sounds like you feel objectified sometimes.
And yeah, absolutely. And I think Marilyn Monroe had these problems too.
Mhm.
I think she really loved Mr. President of US, but he doesn't. I think he wanted to see just her beauty.
The president?
Yeah,
Yeah.
President of US
At the time, who was it at the time? Who was the president?
is Kennedy,
Oh, Kennedy. Okay.
Mr. Kennedy. Yeah,
Right. So
yeah.
yeah, I'm wondering how, how all of this and how the lack of love and your family situation, I'm wondering how it all affects your self-esteem. What is your self-esteem like?
Um, it's it's just a little bit broke me. Do you
Mm-hmm.
understand? Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's all these things. It's very hard for me. But I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to fight now. Sometimes I'm going to the psychiatrist, take antidepressants. So now I feel better,
Mm-hmm.
really better, because I'm trying here in New York City. I'm just trying to build my life again, step by step. And day by day, I'm just trying to build my life again. And I think so. It will be good for me. I think so. I
Yeah.
hope.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can tell that you're a very smart woman, and you're a very hard worker. So do you want to tell us your plan moving forward? What is your plan?
My plan, I wanna work in US as a journalist, but I think it might be might be happen after maybe 20 years or 15 years, because for work as a journalist you have to speak English a native person. You must write in English excellent. So also, I have to get American education
Mhm.
in American university. I have Russian education as a journalist, but in US I must to get American education. So it's a long way, and I'm trying to do something step by step. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very difficult road. I mean, it's very hard for me to imagine someone coming from another country and not having a very difficult time, especially when there's nobody supporting them, right? Like you don't really have anybody supporting you. It's just you.
No, here in New York, I have few friends.
Hmm.
Is my boss now. I work in a mortgage company, Flamingo Credit Inc., and he's my boss. He's really good guy, and he's my friends. Also, I have few friends, American friends. One of them is my closely friend. He is American journalist.
Hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, I have a few friends here. I'm not absolutely alone here. Here. So yeah, yeah.
So what about kids? Do you want kids eventually?
I would like, but maybe after 5, 10 years,
Mhm.
not now. I don't have a boyfriend now here
Mhm.
in New York because I work now a lot because I think I'm just build my life again and I don't have a lot of free time.
Mhm.
I really work hard. I am hard worker and I'm trying to build my career again. So yeah, now I don't have a boyfriend, but I would like to. I would like to relationships. I would like to beautiful wedding. I would
Mhm.
like to kids. So yeah, I'm just woman.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll find the right person eventually. You know, New York has a lot of people and a
Yeah.
lot of Russians. You would prefer a Russian, right?
No,
Oh no, no.
please no.
Oh, you
I
don't
don't
want a
wanna.
Russian.
No.
Oh.
Please no. Just just American.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, I have a question. What would you say to someone? Because, a lot of people, the suicide rate is on a rise right now. What would you say to someone who's thinking about suicide? What would you say to them?
I just want to say, guys, don't do that. It's a bad thing. And every time when you think of my life is a shit story, you just have to think, eh, I have to came through this, so I have to fight. Every time when you think there is a lot of bad things about you, no, you have to fight, fight, fight. So it's uh, it's suicide. It's a really bad thing. Don't do it, please.
Well,
Mm,
Diana, I heard your story, and it sounds like you've had a really, really rough life, and you're a very strong person, and
thank you.
I'm sure that you're going to get through it all. So, is there anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
I'm just wanna say I like America. I like Americans. I like New York. I'm so happy to live here in US. I think US is the best country in the world. I like US. God bless US.
Yeah, so for everybody listening, if you live in the US, appreciate the fact that you were born here and the fact that you live here because, it's pretty hard out there.